85% of men have girlfriends. The other 25% have brain. Well, based on those numbers, we all know where yours isn't. What a wonderful example of the type of person that would say not like other dum-dums be in the 1%. By the way, you don't need all of those weights. And also, on top of that, unlock your legs, dingus. You're about to bust your legs. If what the dude's trying to deadlift is not cross plates and they're actually weighing, that could be upwards of 600 pounds. The dude goes to drop that, the floor will remember it. Why are there people that think that their statements are more valid than others just because I live stuck? Maybe while you're in the hospital after you break your legs with that leg lock, you can actually learn some math. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/NotHowGirlsWork, and if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Steer clear. #sorry not sorry. In nature, poisonous creatures will often develop bright colors to warn others of their toxicity. Again, I feel like I've said this countless times. There will be dudes that will complain about someone have dyed hair color, but those same dum-dums go home and watch anime. Like, it don't make sense. Like, let people dye their hair how they want. A girl bought an iPhone. When her father saw it, he asked her, "What was the first thing you did when you bought it?" "I put an anti-scratch sticker on the screen and bought a cover for the iPhone," she replied. "Did someone force you to do so?" "No." "Don't you think it's an insult to the manufacturer?" "No, Dad. In fact, they even recommended using a cover for the iPhone." "Did you cover it because it was cheap and ugly?" "Actually, I covered it because I didn't want it to get damaged and decrease its value." "When you put the cover on, did it reduce the iPhone's beauty?" "I think it looks better, and it is worth it for the protection it gives my iPhone." The father looked lovingly at his daughter and said, "Yet if I had asked you to cover your body, which is much more valuable and precious than the iPhone, would you have readily agreed?" She was mute. Dear girls, always do remember that indecent dressing and exposure of your body affects others' perception of your great value, and in some cases causes them to lose respect for you. I mean, regardless of whether or not we're talking about a phone or somebody putting clothes on their body, if somebody decides to do something for their body and it isn't negatively affecting anybody in any way, shape, or form, and the only reason that it's ruining your days because you don't like it, well, that's kind of a you problem, because I kind of think that everybody should feel free to express themselves however they want, whether it be you put a sticker on your phone, or you get a tattoo, or you want to wear a crop top, and sometimes really like tank tops, shortless shirts, and stuff like that. Sometimes it's hot, and God forbid I have to cover myself up because you don't want. It's 100 degrees outside sometimes. I am not cooking. Imagine being able to ruin somebody's day just because you wear shorts. Difference between male and female patients. If a woman calls in and cancels an appointment or decides to decline treatment, everyone in the clinic or doctor office falls all over themselves, kissing our A and begging her to reconsider. If a man cancels, declines, or even just says, "I give up," then it's okay, fine, and not another word said. There's precious little healthcare for men. Doctors love women patients because women love lots of tests, prescriptions, and calendars full of appointments. Doctors hate male patients. Men want the root cause cured. Yeah, you know, because every woman says, "Oh boy, can't wait to go to the doctors every single day, get prescriptions, and have my calendar constantly filled to the point where I have absolutely no free time to myself." Yep, that totally a women thing. Women are becoming rigid. Instead of developing their feminine essence, they are solely focused on developing their career and independence. Instead of accepting their bodies as beautifully flawed, they are constantly putting themselves under a microscope of perfection and rejection. Instead of being soft, receptive, and intuitive, they are overwhelmed with thinking and doing. Instead of learning the virtues of love, emotional safety, and self-acceptance, they are one filter away from a major meltdown. You're saying this, but you're also never factoring in the fact that, I don't know, since your parents' age, life has gotten a little more expensive, so God forbid people have to focus on finances over other things. "Want to lose a girl a little weak? Ask her how her day was. was, how she slept, get her coffee, open up, be genuine. They hate that stuff. Okay, so let me know which one it is. Are you either one of those dudes that calls themselves an alpha just because you want to be a dum-dum and you want to be ignorant? Or are you one of those dudes that calls yourself a dom because you want to ignore consent and be an asshole? I don't know why, but I just get the weird feeling this is the type of dude that would walk up to a couple on a date, punch the boyfriend out, and then try to pick up the girlfriend saying, you do better with me. Let me know if I missed anything, because I felt like it was pretty spot on with this. Catcalling an elderly woman. I was in my buddy's truck. He was yelling stupid stuff out of the window, so I was like, hey, why don't I just do the same? I didn't want to yell out the things he was saying, so I thought of something quite different. We were slowly passing by an elderly woman that looked in a bad mood. Instantly, I thought to myself, why not call her attractive as F to get the reaction? There I yelled, dang, baby girl, you look fine as heck. Her reaction truly made my day. She was shocked and pointed at herself as if she were in disbelief. She smiled, and it made me smile as well. Kind of reminded me of Newton's third law. Newton's third law is the whole equal and opposite reaction thing, but that's like for literally hitting stuff, like a bouncy ball kind of thing. Not trying to say stuff to people and getting the opposite. I don't know who you were expecting to impress with that whole Newton's third law remark, but then again, also just in general, don't do something for the sole purpose of getting a reaction out of someone, because it's not cool. Come on. Women never grow out of their terrible twos. Just 5'3" toddlers running around eating carbs and terrorizing men. You ever just see a post and then automatically know, yeah, no, this dude probably has complained about asking why women don't talk to him? Because this right here is up there with eat hot chips and lie. The fact that this is the discussion is so unreal. If you were born a female, you have reproductive organs. If you were born a male, you don't. How hard is that? Holly is that a way people seriously spell Harley? But for this dude, you do realize that both guys and girls makeups have reproductive organs, right? Or does someone need to fill Dingus in here that thing down there he's got is not a joystick? After 5, a woman's ability to successfully pair bond drops by 70%. She only has a 30% chance of being satisfied in relationship. Context says that this was in regards to a body count, and I'm kinda thinking, for the people that say that if somebody sleeps with a lot of people and has a higher body count, that does not make them more of a happy being. Because by that logic, Ding Ding here would be one of the happiest people on Earth. But no, Dingus is here being pissy in 4K. Yeah, gamer. These all gamer girls are more likely seeking for attention girls. When you ask what games they played, and they played max 5 titles. You know, at the end of this day, this dude then goes home and complains about his gaming community being a sausage fest, right? Just because somebody doesn't have an entire plethora of every single video game made over the past 15 years, that don't mean that they're not a gamer. If they have a gaming series that they like, then let them enjoy that. What problem do you have with other people being happy? Are there people that do something for the sole purpose of getting attention? Yes, that is in literally every single interest in the world. There are people that only solely do it for attention, and the second they don't get their attention, yeah, then they're out. But that is very much not the case in any way, shape, or form as the majority. If somebody likes a game series, then they're gonna play it regardless of what other people say. The only thing this is doing for you is making sure that nobody wants to talk to you. Because I can guarantee you are very much not anybody in any gaming community I would ever want to sit down and have a conversation with. It is not a work of art made of black stone or granite. She is a Sundanese model Nyakim Gatwek, the most beautiful among the black beauties. She is in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the darkest skin ever seen on Earth. She is also known as the Queen of the Dark. Whether a work of art or freak of nature, she is a beautiful sight to behold. And dude, I don't think freak of nature was the best thing to say when describing somebody. You ever heard of what a backhanded compliment is before? My value isn't based on my Shreksual history. If a pair of shoes has 50 previous owners, its value is going to go down. This is basic economics. You know, last I checked, and usually everybody with common sense knows this too, women aren't footwear. Ah yes, you know, because normally when people are pregnant and their water breaks, they have 2 decisions. They can either make a beeline for the hospital, Or stop and put on the makeup beforehand so you look good in the delivery room. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Why do I get the feeling people are going to start seeing this ad? Because I talked about the Queensblade one a while back on the Just Nectar Things video, and even I've been starting to get that one. Watch like one clip from any anime and you'll start getting ads based on that. Ladies, if you want a cute fuzzy animal to love and look after, like a puppy or a kitten, you want a baby. Stop lying to yourself. It's okay, and it's natural. Very few women actually want real dogs that you train and discipline properly and weigh more than 50 pounds. Yep, you know, because you're not a woman if you want, a dog that's big. You're really trying to scrape together whatever you can to try to justify you being negative towards women. What's next? You're gonna try to say that women can't drive manual transmission cars or something? You know, just cause everything is game, I guess. Stupidity knows no bounds. Only the good women have small taters. Big tater women use them as distractions to cheat. No, that's what you do in D&D. When you roll for charisma, you're really rolling for your character's booba size. Which means if you're able to roll a nat 20, well, you'll be prepared. How to stop wearing a bra and not violate any social norms. Wear darker clothes. Keep your hair down. Wear a bodysuit. Put on layers of clothing. Ah yes, you know, because having boobs is seasonal. How dumb you gotta be to forget that people can be larger than a D. I swear, everybody has told me that, like, anybody, whenever they show stuff like this, if you're larger than like a D or a double D, yeah, it ain't gonna work out for you at all. None of these versions work. Also, I'll tell you this right now, I already do the dark clothes one, but that's mainly just because I have fat around my torso and it sucks. And I gotta say, I don't like running and feeling my physics. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. And I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.